I can fix it in the
Oh, hey, there
later.
it is.
Yeah, we have our mic not muted. Hello.
Hi.
Antisocial experience number 209. Agreeable disagreement. Pearl, can you confirm for us real quick? Are we buffering? Is it crazy? Is it like stuttering? Buffering where the like page loads and you see the circle, or is it smooth?
Or like Nick and I's been working out for like 3 years and we're getting a lot of buffering. Oh my God.
Give us a confirmation if everything's working before we get cracking here, man. And if anything pops up where we start buffering, just say it in the chat, please.
We'll just head back to the gym.
Right? All right, I'm waiting on messages to come through. Anyhow, dude, I had fun last week. All right, smooth, good to go. Thank you, Pearl. You take place. I take place. We all take place. I mean, we have people that watch. And we're good across the pond. Thank you, Mr. Chris. Everybody's taking place right now. At least it's here and may watch in the future. Listen to this through whatever podcast aggregator app, you know, if you subscribe to the audio feed. New audio episodes published Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern time, by the way. But we're taking place in an online community environment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you really agree to the terms of service? I mean, you have to if you want to use it.
Yeah, but I doubt you do because
right.
Nobody reads them.
Well, most of them terms of service, and not in my uneducated words, but they do state to a certain effect or a certain extent that we can change the rules anytime we want at any point, and yeah, they apply. And you gotta, yeah, like basically, like these are the rules, but they're subject to change. And if that's how it goes down, yeah, you got to deal with them too.
They done some shit.
Yeah. So, in recent news, we just had a big streamer, Destiny on Twitch, was banned indefinitely. So I don't know.
The game?
Not the game. That was the dude's name. And you know, he had had a lot of political based conversations, but he had also gotten two sides, like two opposing groups talking, you know, and built bridges and had open conversations of where people didn't understand each other, and they came out understanding each other. So he was just banned. You can find more about that online. I don't want to dig too far into that. That's one of those things of, did he really violate their terms or did he not? You know? Other such instances, and think about this, okay? I'm going to tell you something here, Jimmy, whichever one you prefer.
Them, yeah, any of them.
That fucking guy. And if anybody else out there thinks that this is a bold claim, let me know. So Facebook can allegedly, one of their claims at one point was that they could moderate conversations in 1,000 different languages within 100 different countries. Now,
go ahead.
Obviously, hopefully they're not talking just from their offices. That would have to be like other people that are moderating stuff in other countries that understand the language. But if not, think about all the barriers there and the problems you run into, the logistics in that, okay? Because there's certain words in one language that it could be fine, but you look at it in another language, it may be a slur or a hateful term, or, you know?
Yeah, I don't know any other languages, but yeah, I can imagine.
That could be that's a super bold claim.
I just don't see that, like with slang and everything else. I just don't see how that's possible.
Philip Samuels? Well, let me talk a little bit about that. Chris, are you a mod? Can mods add mods?
Dude, I have no idea.
I don't know I have no clue about the YouTube channel. Let me see if I can load it up on my phone with it muted. But yeah, getting back to that, the whole language thing, you know, I think that's where I was, right?
Yeah. It just seems like a lot.
That's a bold claim, man.
Yeah.
Like, actually, I don't see it happening personally, but I mean, maybe if they have people on the ground in those countries that understand the native language, because also, think about what you have to do to moderate a conversation from an outside view, okay? Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, any online platform, when there's people that are in charge of banning people, have to look at outside situations all the time. Might be how the chat said, but they what's it called? You're looking at it from outside perspective. So you have to try and put yourself in the mindset of the person's actions you're looking at or past content that you're judging. And what if you're from America and you're looking at somebody from another country, whatever, and some of the words they're using might sound offensive to you, but in their language, in their culture, it's not. That's where this can go all awry, okay? And obviously, I would like to think that bigger companies would have somebody that before they start making crazy moves, would have somebody that understands that culture, that language, to make those decisions. But I could be wrong about that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just, I don't see how that's possible.
That's why I said it's a pretty bold claim. I mean, tall order, that's beyond tall order, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't even know what, man. I don't. I'm just at a loss today.
So I'm trying to work on this as we're talking. Chris, can you tell me his YouTube name? Like how it's spelled out? Is it exactly as you spelled it? Oh, okay. So you can. All right, he made it in. Awesome.
I thought maybe it was our internet thing.
Yeah, we're going from a hotspot today.
Yeah.
We're having internet issues, so to try and get it out, we're doing the hotspot thing. All right, let me get off of that and get back to where we were, which isn't there. That's my settings. So, and there's other instances. I'm just going to bring up a few.
Same to you, Philip. Hang in there, man. If you're gonna good for people these days, as soon as certain videos or awards system recommends that, yeah, I just hate social media altogether. I really do.
Well, that's okay. Here's one of the problems. Okay, with social platforms, and these are just a couple instances that I've taken and looked up. Okay. So, and there's articles to go with these. If I had a computer that was working right now, other than a streaming computer, I would log into chat so I could post these links. But no, I would post these links. So anyhow, a few things that I dug up was some black users discussions of anti-black racism. The conversation they were having about anti-black racism, it was removed for being about anti-black. So they weren't partaking in. It was people, that were in a conversation about it. That content got removed for being about that.
Somebody just had it happen to him the other day, and I forget what was said, but like they were like, speaking against it, but like brought it up, you know what I mean? The topic, and it was like, no, it shut it down like it was the topic.
So another instance is users who reported disinformation on Twitter, like Twitter users that taken and reported disinformation. Their accounts were suspended for spreading disinformation. Not that they were out spreading disinformation, but because they had reported it, they got banned as well.
It's a conspiracy to spread
because they're helping spread it.
Yeah, they conspired.
Yeah, some YouTubers are demonetized over content. A lot of people are. I mean, and some people say there's guidelines to it, like don't swear within the first however many seconds or couple minutes, and then after that it's free reign to do what you want on your channel. But I would disagree.
But Philip, you sell stuff through like what, Facebook and Instagram, or like I don't know what you mean there, because I use like Mercari, and I used to use eBay back in the day, but I don't anymore. I buy stuff there now and again, but
I think he's buying like electronics to fix up.
Right. I'm just saying. He
consoles and
says
whatnot.
like social media is his way of earning money. So like, is he selling through like just is there a Facebook store?
Like marketplace
Okay.
in other countries and whatnot.
Okay.
Here's another good one that I had found. And like I said, had I known we weren't going to have internet, I probably would have changed the whole, there were internet issues. I would have changed the whole scope of today's show, which would have meant, drawing a whole new thumbnail. It's only a little bit of work. Scientists who debunk vaccine disinformation, they got punished for spreading disinformation. So what they do, they're talking about why they're debunking people that are saying that, whatever about vaccines. They're debunking it, proving why it's fake, why this stuff matters. And they get in trouble because they were spreading disinformation for debunking the disinformation. This is a lot of ways that this stuff, and it's like you have to agree to their terms of service in order to be able to use it.
Yeah.
But,
So if anything goes wrong, it's basically sorry about your luck.
right. Another one is RPG designers, and I take that as role-playing game.
I took it as like a rocket launcher.
Designers, their ads were blocked because they contained the word supplement, which that's a common word in some RPG games, not all. Experience would be a more common word. We just buffered. Hey man, we're recording it. I'll upload the video afterward if we buffered.
It is what it is.
So one other such thing, and I can understand this one, okay? We had the show about where we talked about Kittler the cat, remember? Yes. And like, somebody better get eyes on this shit before you go live and do it. Well, this is another one where there was so there were comments about a cute cat on Twitter, praising it. One of the comments was, beautiful puss. That comment got removed for being obscene. And it's like,
that's pretty funny.
Are you really moderating? Like, is the right stuff being moderated? Did somebody with a language barrier, were they in charge of making the call on that particular post?
Shit like that's gonna fall through the cracks. Like, I mean, it's just hard to. I don't know. I don't even know how you do that.
Right, and in the meantime, I know as far as YouTube goes, there was a huge outrage in the flat Earth community, at least that side of YouTube, because they thought they should be able to take and make content too. But I think how YouTube looked at it is they were spreading disinformation with today's the majority of accepted facts.
Yeah.
Should they be able to still make content?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Do you really want somebody out there propagating and spreading disinformation like that, gaining followers, and getting paid for creating content if they have enough followers over disinformation?
No, because if I'm not getting paid, they shouldn't either.
Because that gets on a real slippery slope real quick. Nobody reads the terms of service. I mean, to be honest.
No.
I've never read them.
No.
The most
you can't even see them usually.
No. Look, I'm going to be honest. This is legit right now, real. The most I've ever done with terms of service is sometimes you can't just click OK right away. You have to scroll down.
Yeah.
You might have to check a box and also scroll.
Yeah.
Most
but
I've
that
ever
scroll
done.
At least has to hit the bottom.
Yep. Most I've ever done. Not even going to lie. I've never read one word. As soon as it pops up that it's the EULA or TOS or whatever it is, click next. Get me on my way. Quit wasting my time. Which could be bad. What if people start throwing stuff in there like binding contract type stuff in terms of service for you using their platform or using their service,
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of backpedaling. Like, I don't know. That's putting a lot of work on them too, though, in a way, because if they do that and people are pissed off, like, people are going to cancel them, but like, you know what I mean?
You got to look at it when it gets to the, like, how's it going to be handled in a legal manner? Who's got more money? Who's got better lawyers? Facebook or you? But then did my camera blanked out. Give me a second.
It's back. It came back.
My camera?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop the battery because it's just gonna keep bleeding out.
That was something. This is how I always wanted the show to be anyway.
What?
Just me.
You talking there?
Just me, and everybody's just like, yeah, he doesn't have much to say. But I really don't have anything to say.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of nonsense, really.
It's a thing. All right, there we go.
Yeah. There's my 30 seconds of fame.
And that is what happens when you trust.
You're not back.
What?
You're not back.
I'm not?
No. No.
That is what happens when you trust the camera.
Still not there. Oh, what? Oh boy.
Oh boy, we're showing all the Gitchies on stream today, man.
Yeah, this is educational.
Not really,
No.
but this is what happens when you do it live, man.
Yeah.
You have to.
I'm not learning shit either.
You have to deal with the consequences.
Yep, Vince McMahon knew what was up, dude. It's raw.
What's that?
It's raw, like Vince said.
I think we had a capture card die too. Quite possibly. All right. So technical difficulties aside, my camera dying in the middle of everything. I got canceled by my own show. Imagine that. Or was it you?
I didn't cancel anything.
Damn it, Jimmy. I knew it was you all along.
I know I was gonna go a cappella and just like sing.
I knew it was you all along. There you go. There's troubleshooting in a live environment.
Yep, and a whodunit. It was me.
And a whodunit all in one. Hey, that's what you have. That's what happens when you try to trust a camera battery and it just bleeds through the power, man. The what? Seinfeld of YouTube tour. Karaoke style, Jimmy. Bye, Nick. People were cheering for me to go by.
Well, they were just cheering when you left, to be honest with you.
No, they weren't. So yeah, that's just think about how many people, okay, honestly, take and participate in online groups and communities. Do you, okay, you personally, let's get this from the chat, or and from you. Do you stay a part of Facebook because you like Facebook, or do you like some of the groups that you're involved with and some of the like services like?
I stay for advertising and marketing and
Right.
yeah.
Not
I don't fucking like anything about it.
Right. And in YouTube, like is YouTube. I don't agree with everything about YouTube.
No, but I like YouTube a lot more than I do Facebook.
True. I don't know. It's a weird thing, and it's like
I like Satan more than I like Facebook.
that's a bold statement.
That's
man.
not at all. I truly believe that.
Twitch is one I could never. Not Twitch. Twitter is one I
never understood it, man. It was just it's out of my league.
like. Is that like everybody's? Somebody explain Twitch to me.
You want Twitter. You don't want Twitch.
Look. Or not Twitch, Twitter. Yeah,
Yes.
Somebody explain Twitter to me. Twitch is live streaming. I get that. But Twitter, explain Twitter. Is it like everybody's own personal soapbox to
Pretty
take
much.
and get up on and just say what you're doing at that moment?
That's what I think. And yeah, I don't know. I had it one time and like I didn't like it, so I just stopped.
Because listen here, I got this old aging monkey brain. It's aging. It doesn't work. The cheese is sliding off the cracker most days.
Yeah, I don't like to say the word tweet either. I think it sounds like weird, so I just.
And just explain Twitter to me in reasonable, in freedom terms, not that imperial stuff, people.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, just for a gig. It's yeah, I like that. Yeah, they're good guys.
What kind of delay are we coming on here? I wonder.
I don't know.
But no, Twitter, tweeting, is that what it's called?
That's what it's called, and I just think it sounds like not cool at all.
Because here's how I look at it. If you're somebody that, obviously you have to build followers, but let's say you take the wrong approach and you don't understand the platform, but you just do what everybody else is doing, right? And you you take and you make a tweet. Maybe you attach a photo or a short video. I don't know if you can even do video on Twitter. I think you can. And post that, but nobody's following you. Are you just like shouting your own stuff out for nobody to see?
Yeah.
Maybe they eventually see it if you get people that follow you, but...
Yeah, what if you don't? Is it like the tree that falls in the forest that nobody hears?
Exactly. That's where I was... Exactly where I was going with this.
Yeah.
Is it that?
I don't know. Like, I don't know how that would work. Because, like, instantly when I've ever made an account, your friends automatically, as soon as you share it or whatever, they add it right away. So, like, there's, seconds that it doesn't really have any followers. I've never, like, just went followerless.
Right.
But maybe I will.
To see what happens?
Yeah, I want to go rogue.
Are people going to reach out and
I want to go rogue.
I don't know, man. And just the other thing, like... Online communication, I can say, in the tools that people have to use online as far as translate have come a long way since the days of ICQ and instant messenger. And here's something most people don't remember unless you're a bit on the tech side. IRC. Like, not ICQ, if I say IRC, Internet Relay Chat, you had to have a little bit of knowledge to set that stuff up.
Well, we know that's out of my league.
And there's probably still people that use it to this day, if it's even still alive. I don't know if it is. We still have a timer ticking, man. That's amazing. I would have thought this ship would have crashed by now.
No, more reliable sitting over there with the internet. I saved the day. Again, once again, not all heroes wear capes.
Right? Some are
some are stoned all the time and like don't really know what's going on.
Then try to sponsor Gatorade on this show.
Yeah.
I don't care, dude. Yeah, no. The most non-technological guy came in and saved the show for the guy that has all the tech.
That's right. I got 2 phones.
I'll get you a trophy, a blue Red Bull, unopened, unused.
Yes, sure. Well, hey, whatever.
Heart attack territory.
I can think I can manage that one.
No, but anyhow, did anybody explain Twitter?
No, they don't care.
No, they don't care about it. That's fine.
I don't know. My mom used it for a while, and like she was like, "Oh, you gotta get Twitter," and I got it, and I'm like, "Well, this is stupid," and I just text her said, "This is stupid," and I never used it again.
Okay, here's the one thing that I do like and I don't like. Okay, that there is a method to it. Okay, and when you're trying to build an online community or an online presence, right?
Yeah.
You can make stuff work together. Whatever combination of stuff you use, whether it be YouTube and Twitch, or YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, or say you have YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Mm-hmm. People usually try to push, they try to like funnel, if you will, everything to one spot with it.
Yeah, Chris, you're smart.
Stay on that boat. Don't try and jump on the other one. I minimally use it, but no. And I don't think there's any set way. Like, do you know anybody that strictly uses Instagram and doesn't have something else happening?
Yes.
Like, really? That's
Yes.
the only thing they got going?
Mm-hmm.
Or how about anybody that only uses Twitter?
No, I don't hang out with people that use Twitter.
Like, usually Twitter's like the place for contact.
Friends don't let friends use Twitter.
Yeah, right. It's just, some of it's baffling to me, man. And it's like, I heard way back, whatever year Twitter came out, like 6 months after it came out, there was a YouTuber at the time that was kind of popular with tech. And I think he still is. But he's like, if you haven't used Twitter, what rock are you living under? And I'm like, this is the first I'm hearing about this. Or maybe second, But it's just never been something I've really adopted in a day-to-day use. I think I tweet once a week for this, whenever we're,
See, look how like, you didn't sound cool when you said I tweet once a week. That doesn't sound cool at all. And That's why I don't use it right there.
I post the message.
Yeah, see, and that sounds okay. But like, I
Once a
tweet,
week.
like, okay. Like, you can go tweet over there,
Well,
you can retweet.
would
I
it
don't
be
care.
tweeting, but wouldn't a singular one be a twit?
Whatever it is, I don't like it. I don't.
Oh, man. Anyhow, yeah, that's the terms of service. And here's the thing. You don't necessarily have to go against their terms of service or break their rules. If you get enough people And granted, most platforms will look into it and hopefully get human eyes on it at some point. I don't know what would be harder, being a smaller, like having a smaller following on any platform and getting your channel suspended or taken down because of people mass reporting you over nothing, or having a huge platform and people reporting you, which, like, one has to be easier to get your...
I would say the latter, because just remember, man, any whatever is good, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're covering you, whether it's good or bad, it's still good.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is, what's the word I'm looking for?
It's advertising? No. I know there's a saying, somebody rattled off. Publicity.
Yeah, publicity. That's
Any
the word.
publicity is good publicity,
That's
even
it.
if it's bad.
That's what it is.
Is it really, though?
I mean, as long as you're not doing, like, I think
horrible
so.
shit?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's bringing your name up. It's making people aware. Even if you are doing horrible shit, people go check it out then.
Yeah, they do. You know? So, yeah, maybe having the bigger audience. But it's just still, like, it seems like I don't know. It just seems like there'd be more problems. Like with the, you know?
Yeah.
The more people, and at a certain point, I don't know anybody that is huge. Like, take for example, Rogan. Could you imagine him trying to do all that on his own? What he does?
I've only watched the show like twice.
Well, I mean, obviously he does some of his social media. Like,
yeah.
All of it, no. The posting to what they did to YouTube, I don't think he handles it all. That's his producer. Or anybody else. Like, with a substantial celebrity size. Do you know what I mean? Like a celebrity size fan base.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody does. They have teams, agents, managers, advisors. Possibly. I don't know, man.
PR guys.
We're just still these little guys here trying to figure out how to get an internet connection to work. So that's where we're at.
No doubt about it, man. It's like you can, just restaurant business. You can cook something for somebody for 15 years, have it perfect every time, and that 15th year something gets screwed up. You better believe, man. They're,
you're gonna hear
fire and brimstone.
So we have a good comment in the chat from Chris. A good thing will be shared by 10 people. Something horrible or wrong would be shared by 1,000. Always the same case, and not much different in business too.
Yep.
That's true, man. That is true. Mm-hmm. You know, that's sad to say it. I think and this, I'm not saying everybody, not saying the people in the chat, but I think in general, people like to talk.
Yeah.
You know, and whether you like to talk or gossip, if we want to throw that word on it, quote, gossip, unquote, whatever, throw that word on it. I still think, even if you don't want to throw it into the gossip category, if you've had a bad experience somewhere, you've at least shared that with somebody, like, hey, either because you tried to warn them, like, oh, don't go check this place out, I had a bad time there.
Or you just want to talk shit.
Or, yeah, like you said, talking shit. Mm-hmm. Or they're like, hey, I'm going to eat here, and you're like, oh, man, bad idea, I think at least everybody's fallen into that category, if it's not gossiping or trying to, share the horrible thing. But then again, if you're sharing a good thing, which in most cases is hard to get out, do you keep sharing that good thing, or how do you go about that, spreading a good thing that only gets shared by a minimum amount of people? How would you do that in today's online platform?
What you already shared it though? Like, what more can you really do?
Share it on more platforms, man. Get out. That gets annoying.
It's extremely annoying.
I will say that when the same link comes in from the same person but from different platforms, have you ever suffered from that?
I've done it.
We do it every week, right?
Sometimes it's necessary evil.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do this, is it really?
Yeah. I don't know if you're. It depends who you are and what you're doing. I mean, If I didn't have any of this T-shirt or Morning Buzz or anything, dude, I wouldn't even fucking have Facebook.
Right.
Not one. Nope. Gone.
I don't know, man. I think it's I think with anything, moderation. Because I could sit there and endlessly scroll up on my phone, or, you know, keep clicking next or whatever it is. I choose not to, you know, not at certain times I do that. When I'm hunting down a stupid computer case that's been out of production for a couple years now. You know, it took me a while to find them, but once I found some. You all right there?
Yeah, my head just started pounding.
Oh, man. Well, we'll get out of here. We're going to wrap up soon here anyhow, directly. But yeah, you know, trying to hunt something down online that was near impossible to find, I found one. Not one, but two. But only one person would answer me. You know, but just that, trying to find something specific took me a lot. And to think people that sit and that's what they do, just do that daily. I don't know, man. I can't get into that.
No, because I get frustrated with that shit real quick too. Once it's not coming up, like if I'm 45 minutes an hour in, like I'm pissed because you know what I mean. Like you really have to look. Now you're really looking because if it didn't come up on Google, it's not on eBay. It's not on. Like you're like fuck.
Yeah, you're digging deep to find what it is you're looking for, and it can't always be found.
No, nope.
You know when it comes up though, when you're running late. And you're trying to struggle to put one shoe on, and you don't know yet that your other shoe is lost because it got kicked under the couch or wherever.
Yeah.
And you're like 10 minutes late.
And you're broke as fuck.
And you'll get a notification that comes in, hey, this item just showed up.
And it's on sale, but you can't afford it.
And you don't have time because you're currently late. Right?
Yeah. Until next time. Ta-ta.
So, as with anything, man, whether it be whatever your thing is, content creation, partying, people, eating, moderation.
I like to party.
Do it in moderation, I would say.
Yeah.
Sadly, with the TOS that some places exist, you don't have a say. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, so you're essentially agreeing to disagree with them because nobody if you put any time or effort into creating something, you obviously don't want it to be taken down over something stupid.
No.
You know?
No, it's like a lot of work thrown away.
It's hard not to feel like that. Like all that for nothing.
You're right.
You know? Which...
It's a slap in the face.
Well, not only that, but it's like, what if you really didn't break the rules and it was just people mass reporting you over something stupid? You know? Or... You know,
bottom line, people suck.
not all people, man.
No, there's a good, like, what did I say? 0.7% in the world, yeah, that I like.
0.7?
Yes.
Or 0.07?
No. Oh, yeah, 0.07.
Is it 0.0 or 0.7? What was that figure, Jimmy?
It's I think it may be 0.7 because, yeah, I think it was 99.3% that I hated. Yeah, so 0.7.
That's a big percentage, man.
Have you gone outside?
Have I what?
Have you gone outside? Have you ever gone to the grocery store? Okay, I can show you everybody in there. I hate them. Everybody in there, I hate them.
Nah, man.
You just need to get out of my way. They need to shut their mouths.
No.
When I strictly have to, I can't even go to the grocery store without putting earphones in because if somebody stops and talks to me, like I just get so pissed. I'm like, why? Do
you walk around with headphones in too?
Yeah, man. That way nobody can talk to me.
Like yeah, usually headphones in and hood up.
Yep.
But then again, I try to be mindful of if it's somebody like...
I mean, there's people I like.
Yeah, I don't blatantly ignore everybody.
But when I'm in there and there's the old ladies are in there and whoever else and blocking up the goddamn... I always, because they're having a conversation. They've been there for 2.5 hours and there's 6 carts behind them trying to get through. Yeah, I get pissed. Like, there's no reason for that. And plus, you're older, so you fucking know better. You know what I mean? You, of all people, fucking know better.
Do you know better just because you're older?
You should.
Doesn't guarantee they do though, right?
No.
Okay.
There's no guarantees.
I thought maybe my thinking was
there's
off.
No guarantees here. No, I know that much.
All right. Well, there you have it, people. I think that sums it up for the day.
Thank you.
Hey, man, we buffered. Like I said, if we buffered, we're going to upload the recording. Thank you, chat, for joining us.
Yeah, I left all the time.
Oh, one other thing I want to bring up quick too. When you don't lose your platform, but like I think you can go to jail on Twitter and Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess there would be YouTube jail when you're temporarily can't, your channel's temporarily suspended, or I think you can get it to where you can't live stream.
Mm-hmm.
So YouTube jail, Facebook jail. One big thing, I always see people on Twitter and Facebook, they're getting banned for arguing with other people.
Yes, Chris.
And it's like, I don't know, man. Do you think that's the place to do it?
I don't want to argue with them, period. All right, let them run their stupid mouths. Let them have their dumb opinions. That's fine. I just, do what you want. Just don't do it around me.
Yeah, I can't. I don't like putting that much effort into day-to-day life to argue.
No.
I can't imagine doing it online.
No way.
To the point where I'm going to get myself in jail for it or suspended. But I have seen people do it. I've seen content creators that I follow get suspended.
Yeah, you're almost the asshole if you let that bother you that much to engage in that argument. You're the jerk. Just keep scrolling, all right? If it offends you, just keep going. Why are you letting it bother you? I better say something to him. Who are you, the fucking internet police? Just shut up. Hey. And if you don't really like it, just delete them. You know what I mean? See ya. It doesn't have to be there anymore.
Hey, it's an agreeable disagreement, Jimmy. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I agree that people are assholes.
All right, people, thank you. We're going to get out of here.
I'm going to go to the grocery store now.
For shopping. You're going to go where?
The grocery store.
You literally said that as I was reading.
Oh, yeah, but I'm really going there because I have headphones with me, so I can go now.
All right, new episode publishes for the audio portion of the show, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Translate that to your whatever time it is, wherever time zone you're in. Have a good one, people. We'll be back again next week, hopefully with better internet, no buffering. But hey.
Yeah, less grocery stores.
Less grocery stores and headphones in, mics on. Take care. We will see everybody then, hopefully.